We are back for another session in the hyperbolic time chamber, and today is going to be a great one. We got a back and biceps workout again, but we're switching it up today. So as you can see, the grip's a little different. We've got the overhand grip on the bar. We're going to get the extra forearm work. We're still going to get that bicep work, and of course we're going to get that lat work as well. The reason why I switched the grip up is to just keep it fresh, keep it new, and just work the muscle and the body in different ways. Now this was supposed to be a warm-up set, but it was more challenging than what I expected. So this counted as one of my working sets, but as you're going to see afterwards, I did add some weight on afterwards because I was like, you know what, even though it's challenging, I can potentially do more, and I can still get an extra bit of weight on there, and just make more gains basically at the end of the day. So that was the first set, that's warm-up set, and as you can see, I've just thrown on the kettlebell, and we're going to get those reps in, man. Rep range between 8 and 10. Now I wasn't able to get every single rep with the kettlebell on, as you're going to see. However, I just took it off quickly and then just finished the set as per usual. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually glad I chose the kettlebell rather than a brick, because it was significantly challenging. I don't know if it was the switch in hand position or me in general, but this was very challenging. And as you can see now, I'm just taking the weight off quickly. I don't know how many reps I got in there, but yeah, take the weight off quickly, drop it off, and then just finish off the set with good form and nice tempo, man. We don't want to rush these. We want to do them properly. We make sure you get that nice squeeze at the top, come all the way back down, make sure all the right muscles are engaging, make sure all the right muscles are working, man. But yeah, this was good. This was really good. Had to chuck on the gloves for extra grip. I don't want to be there finicking with my hands, and my hands got really sweaty during this, so obviously gloves for extra grip. Save your hands sometimes as well. Don't try and be He-Man. If you got big old blisters on your hand, just chuck some gloves on, man. Calluses may look cool and that to other gym guys and calisthenic guys, but majority of people are gonna look at your hands and be like, this dude's hands are busted. I don't always wear gloves, but sometimes I do. If my hands are feeling it, I do a lot of manual labor work outside, so just sometimes chuck on gloves. But yeah, we're repping it out, man. We're feeling good. We're feeling nice, man. And don't be afraid to switch things up. Don't do the same, exercises every single time. You can do the same exercise but a different variation. So, for example, if you always do push-ups, you can do down push-ups, or you can do decline push-ups. If you always do pull-ups, you can do supinated pull-ups, or you can do reverse grip pull-ups, or you can do neutral pull-ups. You understand what I'm saying? Just keep the body guessing. Don't make it tedious. Don't make it boring. Don't make it a chore. Just have fun with it, experiment, see what feels right, see what gets you the most results. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a journey. It's a fitness journey to see what exercises are going to give me the physique that I want, what exercises are going to keep me injury free and getting stronger, and things along that line. There's not a one size fits all in this. A lot of people have different training methods, different training regimes, and at the end of the day, okay, some are absolutely ridiculous, but whatever suits your needs, whatever gets you to the goal that you want to get to, then that's fine. Do what you need to do. Don't get caught up in the mainstream said this, so this is the only way you can do it. No, that's not correct at the end of the day, and everyone's different. But yeah, that's my little segment over there. Back into the workout, man. This is the final set of these. I believe we're feeling it, man. We are really feeling it, but you can see my back is engaged. Arms are blown up a little bit just from doing these, and it was fun, man. It was really fun. When you feel good during a workout, I felt good this time. Even so, I wasn't completing the reps fully with the weight on, I still felt good. So then we go into some neutral pull-ups. There's a little bit of extra juice for the back, man. We had to get those neutral pull-ups in 8 to 10 reps. Fun fact for beginners: if you're a beginner in calisthenics, then this is probably the grip that you would like to go for when you're first starting off with your pull-ups, because this grip is going to allow you to use your biceps and also your back. So whereas other grips are more concentrated on the biceps or more concentrated on the lats or whatever, this one, hence why it's called neutral, allows you to use a bit of both. So it has a lower barrier, shall I say, of entry, and then some other pull-up variations. So try these if you're new, if you're struggling with your pull-ups, man. Also, they feel good. Like, they feel good. It's a nice squeeze in the mid-back. Also, you're getting the bicep work, and obviously you're getting the lat work as well. So we did about 3 sets of these, I believe. Might be 3 or 4 sets, can't fully remember. Aiming for 8 to 10 reps. Even these, like, my back was already feeling it, my arms were feeling it. So every single time I didn't hit the rep range, just straight off the bat. However, I always finish my set. Always finish it. The number you put in your head, you either exceed it or you get to it, but you don't stop before you get there at the end of the day. Unless you're going to risk injury, then you stop completely, or you lose count, and that's another thing altogether. However, make sure you're hitting the number that you set yourself a target and hit it, man, because then mentally that's going to pass over to other things in life. You set yourself a goal and you don't make it, you go, you know what, I'm going to keep trying until I get there. You set yourself, you say, okay, I'm going to put out 3 videos today, and you put out 2, you go, damn, day's almost done, okay, let me just do this third one quickly, and then I've hit the target. It's all about staying disciplined. It's all about the mental game as well. As much as fitness is about physical, it's also mental. It's telling yourself, I'm going to do this regardless of how I feel, regardless of how much pain I'm going through or whatever. Of course, safe pain, but that's it. It's a mentality. It's the mentality to consistently work over a period of time, hoping and aiming for the result at the end of the day. That's it. That is really it. So yeah, neutral pull-ups, man. We was enjoying it. Guys, invest in a pull-up bar if you ain't got one. Like, next birthday, next Christmas, or next time someone gives you money, just do a little quick search online, see if you can get a doorway pull-up bar, something like that, man. So now we're on to the body weight rows. You can see again, I've switched up the grip. It was similar to it's the same grip on the pull-up bar, but it's just a different pull-in action. This was actually really good. The difference was from this and the normal, hand placement is that you couldn't really get your chest to the bar fully, just based on where your hands were placed, but it was nice engagement. Again, it's more focused. We're getting more forearm action in there. Obviously, we're getting a bit more bicep action as well. And again, you can see my setup, man. 2 chairs, iron bars, 2 bricks, and then obviously the third chair to put my feet on. And we want to make sure we're getting that chest as high as possible. We're keeping the body streamlined, not letting the hips sag. We're not letting anything come out of place. We keep everything in position, man. And this is what makes it more difficult, because you have to activate your core, you have to keep your hands on the bar properly, you have to make sure your legs are working as well to keep the correct position that you want. And that's it. At the end of the day, we want full body compound movements. Isolation is good and all, but it's not going to get you results as fast as compound movements, because you're not working the whole body at the same time, man. But no, these are dope, man. I really enjoy doing these. To be honest, they will be in the routine more and more. And as you can see, I took off the gloves because I didn't really need the gloves for this, to be honest. The bar was thick enough for me to get a decent grip, so I didn't need the gloves, man. And 8 to 10 reps on this. It was tough. As you can see, I had to stop in between, take a deep breath, get back to it, man. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Because you see, when you first start exercise, the reps that you're doing seem like this mountainous thing. Like 8 to 10 reps seems crazy, but man, once you carry on being consistent, it becomes child's play at the end of the day. So we switched up the grip. I wanted a bit more bicep engagement, so you can see I just flipped my hands around. We did 2 sets of these just to finish off, just because we did 3 sets of the other. I didn't want to do too much with regards to the bodyweight rowing, so we did 2 sets of these. Again, getting that chest high as possible, making sure we're pulling with our arms, our back, make sure the core is tight, man, at the end of the day. But yeah, try out these variations, let me know what you think. Do you even do bodyweight rows is the question. Should you be doing bodyweight rows? Yes, you should. And now you can start after seeing this, and you've got different variations to play with. Then we get into some shrugs, man. We want to get those traps nice and thick. Traps is something that I personally think that I need to work on more. That's just my my opinion, my observation of my own body. Traps is a bit, I wouldn't say underdeveloped. I'd probably say underdeveloped, to be honest. And for me, okay, of course, there's calisthenics exercises that you can use to build up your traps, but I just find shrugs probably to be the most effective, and it also helps, to get that forearm work. Like right now, you can see my forearm is engaged. When you're doing your shrugs, man, keep your arms dead straight. Don't try and like I don't know, bend your arms at the elbow. You want your arms dead straight, like you're carrying those shopping bags after your mom's been out, for a hefty day of shopping, and you got to go downstairs and get the bags. That's exactly how you want to hold the weight, man. And you want to get that pause at the top as well. You don't just want to bounce the weight. You'll see in the next clip as I do a pause at the top. Really get the blood into the working muscles, man. Activate them properly so they can grow, so they can look better, and your overall physique's gonna look nicer as well. Because really and truly, you want that V-shaped back. You want a skinny waist and then your back to be wide at the top. So all these exercises we're doing is hoping and aiming to achieve that sort of back structure. What I'm saying, at the end of the day. But yeah, shrugs, as you can see, I've got 2 bricks. Just working with those, man, and I've got 2 pieces of bamboo in between the 2 bricks, and that's it. We hit about 10 reps on each one, and it was really emphasizing the squeeze. Like, obviously I could have done more if I didn't emphasize the squeeze, but once I felt that burn, I was like, all right, come back down and let's start again, and let's get these reps going, man. It was good. It was really good. The shrugs are much better than my last video. Like, it was too fast in the last video, you know what I'm saying? And this is different as well. So I made my own reverse hyper machine, if you can call it that. I just got the 2 chairs, put some bricks on, and put the yoga mat over it, and we just started doing some reverse hypers, man. Great for the lower back, great for the connect chain. I'm someone who suffered with lower back issues. I wouldn't say all my life, but probably like in my late teens, early 20s, suffered with a lot of lower back pain. So it's something I do pay attention to. It's something that I take now very seriously. So when strengthening your back, do your pull-ups, do your rows, but don't forget about your lower back, man. Very, very important. Do you know what I'm saying? That connects your upper body to your lower body, so that's not something you want to ignore. So I actually don't remember the rep range we've done on this. I think it was probably about 15. Definitely about 15. I'll try to incorporate some weight on the next time I do it, because although it felt very good, I could feel my back working. A little bit of weight would have gone, would have been nice, to be fair. So I'll try to figure out a way how to chuck up some weight next time. But as you can see, guys, we're out here, we're making our own equipment. We don't use no excuses. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. You find it, you make it, and then you make it work for you, man. At the end of the day, do you know what I'm saying? We're out here to get stronger, we're out here to get better. We are not here to make excuses and cry about our situation or the position that we're in. We say, you know what? You're giving me this situation, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna get better regardless of the obstacles in my way. You feel me? So make it happen at the end of the day, man. Really make it happen. But yeah, what you want to do is controlled. Make sure we're getting all the correct muscles working, man. And then we finished with some nice isometrics. So we're just mimicking the positions we've done for the pull-ups. Good isos, man. Great for building muscular endurance. Great for building muscular strength. Do not underestimate the power of isometrics, guys. Really, please. But hope you enjoy watching. Make sure you tune in again. I'm out. Peace.